Hello everybody, this is Danny from Deep South Homestead. We're back out at the Smokehouse again today. Yes, it is cold. We've got like freezing temperatures and the wind's blowing like 18 miles an hour. I don't even know what the chill factor is. It's just way down there this morning. But this morning is the morning we set aside. It's the only morning it hadn't rained where we can smoke cheese. This is a new addition to the Smokehouse. We are going to try this and see how it works at the Epic Smokehouse and see if it works. I'm going to show you the system I kind of like created to smoke the cheese, and let's see what you think about it. Let's take a look. What I've done, Wanda and I just went through some stuff we had in the pantry. We had a rack like this, we have a rack like this, and then we have one like that. After getting them hung up, we realized we really need this right here. So we'll probably go back to Walmart and see if we can find these. These were in the grilling section. We're going to probably get 2 more of them and take these out because these just really, the handles don't work good. This, you can cook it in the corners and it works really nice. I got one right here I need to rehook, I see. There we go. Now, what we're going to do, because cheese can't smoke hot, cheese has to be cold. The temperature inside this smokehouse when I opened the door was 34 degrees, which I thought was wonderful considering it's so cold outside because there's no chill factor in here. So what we're going to do, we're going to build a fire. We're going to get a good bed of coals. It's going to burn it hot. We're going to get a good bed of coals, and then we're just going to throw some apple wood in on top of it, and we're going to shut this thing down and just let it smoke cold. We don't want the temperature to get hot enough to melt the cheese. We want the cheese to stay intact and not melted. Okay guys, when you build these kind of fires, you don't need big old pieces of wood. This is where we prune our apple trees back. We save these little twigs. This is last year's. This is all you need to get a bed of coals so you can smoke cheese. You just need these little limbs like this. You trim off your trees, put them in there, and build yourself a bed of coals. Alright, we've got to the point now where we're fixing to put some of our larger pieces of old apple wood in here. And we've got enough coals to do that, I believe. We've got a nice bed. I'm going to take a few of these smaller pieces and just kind of reach in there and rake all this stuff around, draw it up. Get the wood all up in one pile here. I'll just lay them on top of there. We got a few more small pieces here. We might as well just use them up. Now we're going to take these larger pieces. We're just going to lay them in here. Let them kind of get going. And you see how much more smoke we're starting to have there now? We're just going to see how it died down. That's what we want. Now we're just going to close her up. Let's get this baby opened up. See, look at that. Look at that smoke coming out of that pipe. All right, we're in front of the smokehouse here now. We've got our sharp cheddar. Now, sharp cheddar is the only one we use. Anything less than sharp will mold on you. So we use sharp cheddar. We got 2 blocks of that. We've got the mozzarella cheese right here. We've got the Colby cheese and Monterey Jack. And we have 2 blocks of sharp cheddar organic cheese. The only difference between these two is this one don't have the dye in it that these has. We're going to experiment with these. So we're going to take and put the big blocks on the bottom and work our way up. Now we probably have to wait for the smoke to clear just a little bit. Woo, look at that. Lord, look at that. These have been sitting out at room temperature for probably about 2 hours. You don't want your cheese to be smoked hot. You want it to be a cold smoke. So we're going to try it. We picked a morning that it was so cold out here. We're going to try to keep the temperature very low on this. Good.
No fire until you open the
Until
door.
I open the door, we get no fire.
That's what you want.
That's what we want. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get some pieces of wood. The wood's kind of rolled off of it there. I'm gonna move the wood up in here, bunch it back up, kind of.
Shut the door real quick.
Yeah, before it starts flaming up too much. Okay, guys, this is the moment. 2 hours later, we're gonna take a look at it.
And it stayed at around 65 to 70
That's
degrees.
where it's at, between 65 and 70. It has stayed there.
And I've been watching it the whole time just because we didn't want it to get too
Okay,
hot.
let's let the smoke out.
Ooh.
Woo! Okay, here we go. Cheddar first. Got a little oil on it. Get a little bit of that oil off of it. It's kind of, we know it only so much of it will fit on there. Okay.
Ooh. Mozzarella.
Yeah. Yeah.
Monterey Jack. Colby. Now the two organic.
The organics.
Sharp.
Now the organic sharp doesn't have as much oil on it.
And it looks drier.
Looks drier. It does.
And we're only doing 2 hours because we want to know in a week if this tastes okay or if it's too smoky. Maybe next time we go longer.
Okay, what we're going to do here, we're going to just kind of, if there's any oils on it, you want to kind of just like pat it off. And it's not hardly that much. Today's been so cold here, so even though the smokehouse was only like 65 or 70, the cheese didn't really get a lot of oil out of it. It looks really, really good. So, like Wanda said, we only did 2 hours. We didn't want to go over that with the apple wood because we don't know in a week, because you got to let this, wrap it up in cellophane and let it set for a week. And we don't want it to be so smoky we can't stand it, so we figured we'd start with 2 hours. And if we want it more smoky, the next batch, we'll go 3 hours. We'll just, or 4, we'll just experiment, yeah.
So we're going to take it in and taste a little bit of each one right now, coming out of the smoker. And then in a week, we'll do another taste test.
All right, we're back in the house now.
And it smells smoky.
Smells smoky, and it's warm. Feels good in here. We're going to take a couple of pieces here. Now, we're not going to cut off every one of them.
No.
But we're going to cut a couple of pieces off of some of them here. We're going to just see what it tastes like. Now, I'm the one who eats the organic other cheese and the
Sharp
cheddar.
And I like the mozzarella and the Colby Monterey Jack. And so
let's just take one of mine.
You want to test it?
I'm kind of like cut a piece off the end here. Lay it back down. Check yours.
All right, I'm going to try the Colby Monterey Jack. I don't need a big piece. I just want a little taste test.
Well, I'll tell you, that's smoky.
Whew. Oh, it's smoky. Okay.
Okay, is this it?
We're going to taste it. All right, and then granted, this is coming out of the Smokehouse.
This is fresh out of the smokehouse. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Boy.
That is awesome. So in a week, we're going to wrap this, and in a week, we're going to come back and test it again to see how smoky the inside is.
Oh, wow.
That adds
That's
a
nice.
whole new flavor to cheese.
That don't even taste like normal cheese. I mean,
Oh, I can see our gratin potatoes with smoky cheese.
yeah. What I'm talking about.
A hamburger.
Wow.
You wouldn't even have to smoke your burger or
No, you wouldn't have to cook your burger on stove top.
and add this, and you've got the smoky
It
flavor.
tastes just like a smoked grilled
Oh
hamburger.
man. Okay, so to start with, I'm gonna take one of his
Organic cheese.
organic, and we're gonna wrap it really well
Yes.
because we want that smoky flavor to stay in it. And then we're gonna put it in the fridge like this. So we're gonna wrap all of them like this, put them in the fridge for 1 week.
1 week.
So
We'll do a taste test at the end of a week.
guys, hope you enjoyed our smoky cheese.
Thank you guys from Deep South Homestead.